Hello y'all, Gio here. I'm sorry if I'm a little late on this video analysis because I have been busy with school and some other stuff at home. But a few days ago, the season 3 of Skibidi Gladiator just came out and there's some new info on what is to come. It seems like the fight between Controlled Titan Battery Man versus Titan Speaker Man plus Titan Cameraman doesn't seem to be too well for them. Someone might be in big trouble, or unless there's some toilet troops helping out infected Titan Battery Man, or the opposite way where there's some troops of the Alliance helping out Titan Speaker Man plus Titan Cameraman. But the main point of these secret scenes is actually the secret mission with Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man. I'll show you everything in this video that there is, and even some mistakes that have been shown. Before we get into the video though, make sure you like and subscribe to me and SMF Gladiator if you want to watch more. Anyways, let's get into the video though. Now, the secret scenes start at around 11 minutes and 12 seconds within the season, having a POV not just from a regular cameraman, but actually one of the special agents. And no, it's not Plunger Man. Kind of. Within Skibidi Gladiator, there's a strange cameraman that's kind of a fusion between Plunger Cameraman and the Speaker Man. He has the same speakers as Titan Speaker Man does, just not yet though, cause in the series, there's still the 1.0 Speaker Man. He also has the blaster on his left hand or right hand, just like how Titan Cameraman does have a core on his chest and even what seems to be a laser on his right or left hand arm. Sadly though, in episode 6, to where this episode and picture is shown, Plunger Speaker Man unfortunately got kidnapped by the mechanical arm-legged toilet, who then take them away. At this point though, it felt like he was either being killed or even controlled, but that was not the case. Episode 9, it was revealed that the Plunger Speaker Man was still alive and even still captured by the mechanical arm-legged toilet, who seems to still be finding its way back to the base, or just trying to still fight within the city. Thankfully though, Plunger Speaker Man was saved by Dark Speaker Man, who seems to have lost within his mission. Dark Speaker Man's original mission was to try and find and get Scientist Toilet in order to get special information. In episode 3, he currently followed Scientist Toilet after the small fight with G-Man and Titan Cameraman. Then in episode 7 of Skibidi Gladiator, it was shown that Dark Speaker Man was still following the Scientist Toilet. Seeing Dark Speaker Man in the city without the scientists must have meant that his mission was unsuccessful and the scientist was able to escape. Thankfully though, this was a gain because we were able to get Plunger Speaker Man back in action. Once being freed, Plunger Speaker Man helps Dark Speaker Man kill the mechanical arm-legged toilet. He gets stabbed in the eye and shot with a bunch of lasers and even stabbed. Then it's too much for him and the mechanical arm and legged toilet dies. Plunger Speaker Man even thanks Dark Speaker Man for this help, and is even offered a special mission explained by Dark Speaker Man himself. Here you go, listen to the audio yourselves.
Thank you for saving me.
No problem, but I'm going to need your help with something now.
What is it?
This mission could cost you your life, so be ready.
I am always ready.
Alright, so here's what I have to say. We must get the Skibidi scientist. He knows something that we need. It is world-threatening.
All right, let's do it.
Alright, here is the plan.
Now we're back into current day, where it seems that Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man not only got upgrades and are ready to get the Scientist Toilet, but are already at the location. He even says that same day, meaning that all the events that are happening now with Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man have currently been happening the same time that the Titans have been fighting the affected Battery Titan. Once the text goes away though, the video starts playing and the POV slowly looks over to see the scientist toilet. He seems a little bloody on the side of his head, meaning that Dark Speaker Man must have been able to get him and even injure him a bit, but hasn't fully been able to stop him. Now I know you're probably thinking the same thing though. If you see up into the top corner, there seems to be something a bit strange. It's a little red, and it's unclear of what it is, but from if you look back in the video a bit. Now I asked Peanut the animator if this meant anything important, thinking it had some relation with a character in an upcoming character. But apparently I was wrong. Peanut the animator told me that this was just a mistake from one of the character models, and I guess it must have stayed within the video and it glitched out a bit. I did think though it was actually something important, so thank God I did ask him, and thank you for the information, Peanut the animator. But continuing, was that not recording? Continuing on though, the scientist keeps going over, and Plunger Speaker Man keeps on watching him. In the corner though, there seems to be a strange red glow on what seems to be a car. It's just the light though, because I also asked Peanut the animator if that meant anything, and he said no. It does make sense though, because it wouldn't really be much, but yeah, it's a great detail overall, seeing the damaged car. I do wonder how it's activated though, and what exactly the light is coming from, but it's not that important overall. After the scientist toilet passed by, Dark Speaker Man, Plunger Speaker Man starts following him. And as they look over to see the scientist toilet seems to be talking to some guard toilet, they start eavesdropping. Sadly though, there's no secret text, so it's unclear of what they're talking about, but seeing the events that are currently happening, it seems close enough that Scientist Toilet knows of the arrival of the Alliance and even Dark Speaker Man himself. He's probably asking the troops to start, for the guard to start preparing troops or even more guards in order to prevent the two from getting to him. Continuing on though, Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man go on top of the building to continue on eavesdropping and getting a much better listening zone. Before going though, they both look at each other while Plunger Speaker Man brings out his new upgrades. This seems to only be part of his first bits of upgrades, since we can't see much due to his POV looks. But from here, he seems to have the same upgrades like the Buzzsaw mutant in the main series, where he has a chainsaw and a laser. This will be super deadly in order to kill off the guards and troops that might be coming soon. Now though, after looking at each other one more time, Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man start going right on top of the building in order to get a better listening from. As Plunger Speaker Man and Dark Speaker Man fly up, there's actually some amazing details on the ground. For starters, there's some cars all over the ground, some damaged and some undamaged. There's a white one and a gray one parked close to each other here. There's also a few damaged like right here and also right there. Even the water in the background looks pretty clear but also a little green, so it might be a little bit disgusting. Even flying towards though, the keypad starts turning red randomly. This might be either a visual scanner or just some effect alone, but I'm not willing to get too deep into it. Once finally on top of the building, Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man continue to eavesdrop onto Scientist and the guard toilet. Once finishing though, the guard toilet moves out of the way as Scientist Toilet uses the pad on the pad scanner on the next to the door to open it up and goes inside without a thought. Then the guard toilet goes back to defending the door. Here though, his expression on his face might seem like much, mainly because of the camera and the visuals, but it does seem a little shocked. He does seem a little nervous, and I can't even see his eyes. I don't know what Scientist said to him, but it must have been vicious. Looking back though, Dark Speaker Man and Plunger Speaker Man look at each other one more time, but and ends off the season. Before ending off the video, I do want to mention 2 more things that I forgot to put within the video. The first is of Dark Speaker Man's upgrades. He seems to have a baton, and unlike before, he has less upgrades than he did. I do think they're a lot more simpler now, but I feel like the ones he got before were a bit cooler. He seems to have a bulletproof vest on his body and a blaster on his left arm. It must also shoot out lasers, because in this series, lasers seem to be a big thing within a lot of objects. He also has a jetpack, obviously, but overall his character form does seem a little bit more built and muscular. The second thing I want to talk about is the background. As Plunger Speaker Man and Dark Speaker Man slowly fly towards the scientist toilet, in the background you can hear little bits of Titan Speaker Man. He seems to be using his speakers a lot and aggressively, but he also seems to sound pretty hurt a lot. He seems to sound pretty upset and angry too. He must not be doing too well with the fight against Titan Battery Man. It doesn't sound like this is good for the Titan duo at all, and they might be getting in trouble due to some secret moves performed by Titan Battery Man, or even some help or backup. I'm gonna let you all listen to the background yourselves and let me know what you think. Honestly, it seems like Titan Speaker Man might be cooked and even a bit damaged. Most of his upgrades might be also gone or sliced off due to Titan Battery Man's sword that sounds like it's being used within the background. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I am very sorry for my stutterings and constant problems within it, but I overall hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe to me, and of course, SFF Gladiator, as usual. Anyways, peace out.